fish long enough and hard enough, knowing what you're doing at the same time, and, well, eventually you're bound to get in on action that seems almost too good to be true. A little fast action's in order on the crappie front.
There we go, Jeff.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the ones we're looking for.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about fishing is that we spend so much time worried about chasing finicky fish, neutral fish, fish that just don't want to bite. Sometimes we forget that when they're aggressive like that one there was there.
Put a heavy bait on, get down there quick, something that's gonna call their attention, and they gobble it up and it disappears down their mouth like that.
And that's what we're doing today. We are chasing aggressive crappies. We're gonna keep this one. There we go. Boy, did he just hammer that thing, Jeff.
Huh. You got the hot hole over here now.
That is a thumper, man. Thumped it.
Oh, that's another big slab. You know, it's a big misconception that people have. I do a lot of guiding, and everybody always wants to keep all the big crappies that they catch.
Right.
And you know, these are valuable. They take years to get this big, and you can see in the lakes that get pressured, and a lot of people are fishing them and keeping fish. You catch a lot of crappies, but they're small. So let these big ones go, and you know, it's just like anything else. It's a resource. You can burn it up if you take advantage of it.
Well, there's no doubt. Ice fishing can really put the pressure on a lake and influence the population of the fish. And a guy like that definitely needs to get back there so she can reproduce this coming spring. What a gorgeous fish that is. Goodbye. When considering lures for aggressive crappie, there's two things that you're going to really want to keep in mind. Lure size and lure weight. Those are the key things that are going to determine which lures you end up using. Because the lure size has got to be appropriate for the size of crappie that you're fishing. And of course, the lure weight has to be appropriate for the depth that you're fishing in. Today we're using these Northland puppet minnows, and these are great little lures that swim back and forth, go out and get fish's attention from a great distance. Small, compact, good weight, and we're in relatively deep water, like 35 to almost 40 feet in depth. But spoons are probably the #1 lure chosen for fishing aggressive crappies. Two great choices are right here. The Customs Jigs and Spins Demon Spoon, and of course, Lindy's Rattlin' Flyer Spoon. Awesome spoons.
You know, for the most of the panfish fishing I've done in my life has been with, you know, real finessey, traditional micro baits, and I can't count the number of times that I've been out fishing, you know, inside the Otter with buddies, and you know, we can see fish on the sonar, and we're just fighting to get our little finicky baits down there. Well, I've started using spoons and you know, swimming baits like this, and I'll tell you what, on the right day, these things are deadly. You're gonna outfish the finesse stuff big time, and you know, they get down to the fish quick, and that's the main thing.
Gonna zip right past the guy I've been playing mouse with and eat right now. Like that.
Oh yeah, that's one of those big slabs, isn't it?
That was how that worked, man. That was awesome.
Chip and I just kind of switched up holes here, and I sort of stole his closer to the snow machine. I want to drive that Arctic Cat home today. But it looks like my hole kind of is paying off now.
Oh, Jeff, look at this guy. Oh, Jeff, look at this guy right here.
I got to come over and have a look at that.
That is a nice one.
Awesome.
Oh, we've had a fabulous day, man.
Well, hey, you know what? It's all about numbers. We've been out in this basin and have been following a school of crappies around and using our electronics and using these heavy baits to get down to them quick, and that's the deal. Keep it above them a little bit, make them compete, and you're gonna catch a lot of fish.
You know, when it comes to ice fishing, a lot of times we always think finesse is the only way to go. Well, that's not true. Sometimes bigger is better.